Okay, so first let's get something straight here. This movie is set in 1978, and I myself love any movie which is set in between the 1920s and the 1980s. I don't know why, I just love everything about them. The sets, the wardrobe, the music, the accents even. I just love it. This movie has all of that and an interesting plot about con artists. It's gonna be a good movie. American Hustle is directed by David O. Russell, who also directed The Silver Linings Playbook and The Fighter, and it's the story of two con artists played by Christian Bale and Amy Adams who kind of get caught by an FBI agent, and he kind of forces them to work for him because he's totally corrupt. He gets them involved in a much more dangerous world involving the mafia, the Jersey power brokers, and a family-loving mayor played by Jeremy Renner. Then in the midst of all this, Christian Bale's unpredictable wife played by Jennifer Lawrence feels the need to get involved because her husband doesn't tell her anything or get her involved, which means things could get a hell of a lot more risky. So the reason why I like the 1970s style sets, wardrobe, makeup, hair, and even the accents is because to me it was the golden age of glamour. Everything looked 10 times better than it does today. Why? Because they put the effort in, and I totally respect them for that. We've become sloppy. And it's the same with the film. You can tell that every single minuscule detail of the film was selected by hand to fit in perfectly with the scene. The actors look perfect, the sets are to die for, and Bradley Cooper's hair was in colours every morning before shooting, and that is what I call good set and character design. So if the characters looked perfect, did they act perfectly? Yes, the actors were perfect. Christian Bale left his hunky Batman body behind to get fat off donuts for this role, and he had a real comb over. He went in public like that. I mean, I heard that he took his role seriously, but come on. Diabetes is serious. Be careful, Christian. Amy Adams and Bradley Cooper were in hair and makeup chairs every morning just to make their roles look perfect. Jeremy Renner, I have to say it's his best performance yet. And as for Jennifer Lawrence, I love her. Me and the other half of the Earth's population. However, it takes a truly great performance for me to hate any version of her, and by God she did it in this film. I found her character to be absolutely despicable by the end of this film. So that's pretty good. Top marks for her. Top marks for all the actors. Superb. You ain't nominated for an Oscar for nothing. The dialogue could be the reason why, however I kind of felt like a lot of the film was improvised. There were scenes in this movie where I thought to myself, damn, surely an actor cannot be that natural. Afterwards I looked it up and I found out that a good third of the movie was. For example, there was a scene where Jennifer Lawrence's character and Amy Adams's character was having a fight in the bathroom, and it ended not with a slap or a punch or anything like that, but a kiss. Jennifer Lawrence kissed Amy Adams, yeah. Which is just 10 times more powerful, and I found out that Amy Adams came up with that. And then there's another bit where apparently the director just came up with it like maybe the night before they shot it, and he just said, basically called up Jennifer Lawrence and said to her, okay, I've got this vision that you're going to dance around the kitchen with your hair up, like dancing to Live and Let Die. And they did it in the film. It's in the film. It's a little, it's crazy, yeah, and unpredictable. You don't expect it to happen, but there you go. And then meanwhile he's cutting back to what is happening to her husband, which is he's kind of getting in trouble with the mafia. So it's Jennifer Lawrence singing to Live and Let Die, and Christian Bale, who is almost killed by the mafia, whose life is better. These kind of scenes are unpredictable, which some might not like about the movie, but I actually think that it makes a movie more natural, and that's what kind of makes the movie more realistic. Life is unpredictable, and David O. Russell saw it as a good thing that you kept those small, questionable hints of crazy in this film. He trusted his actors to bring the characters to life, and boy, did they deliver. Here is my melon. I'm holding it a lot in this video. So it's a 1970s film, and obviously there's going to be 1970s music. As soon as I got home, I downloaded the soundtrack for it, so with that you know that the music is going to be good. One of the best music example scenes in this movie is when they arrive at like a nightclub bar type place and one of the lights blows, one of the strobe lights. And meanwhile all of this is going on, Elton John's Yellow Brick Road is playing, and it just fits in perfectly with the music and just makes it look so much more awesome. Amongst all of that greatness, there is one small thing I do not understand about this film. It won a Golden Globe for Best Comedy. What? I don't remember laughing that much in this film, nor do I remember the rest of the audience in the cinema laughing that much. If there were comedy aspects of this film, I noticed them, but they were very subtle. Yeah, in some parts I gave off a slight giggle, but I wouldn't expect this film to have you in hysterics, because to me it just wasn't that kind of film. At all. I wouldn't have called it a comedy. I don't know, maybe there's an inside joke between the cast of the film and the judges of the Golden Globes that we don't know about. Who knows? Don't let that put you off though, because the drama side of it was written perfectly. On that note, would I recommend this film? Yes. If you were into that of crime, drama, and or Jennifer Lawrence, then go and watch it. Seen it already? Comment your thoughts. Let me know about it. I'm interested. Cheers! bye.